Hello students, today we are going to discuss the third chapter of our textbook Flamingo, and the name of the chapter is Deep Water, and it is written by William Douglas. Okay, William Douglas is a famous American writer. He has been a legal expert. Okay, and he has been as narrated in the chapter. He has been a friend to the president of that time, that is Franklin D. Roosevelt. Now, let's talk about the chapter. What is deep water? Okay, means significance of the title, or what is the story all about, or what is the theme of the story. Now, see, deep water is actually an excerpt. Okay, is an excerpt by William Douglas. Is an excerpt from his autobiography, and the name of his autobiography is Of Men and Mountains. Okay, so this is an excerpt from his autobiography, the autobiography by William Douglas, and it is a part of this. So, what does William Douglas talk about in this particular reference? Now, as the chapter, or as the episode, or as the lesson is a part of his autobiography, it is quite clear that he is narrating some of his own experiences. His own experience. Now, see, the name of the chapter is Deep Water. It means water has a crucial role to play with regard to the story, or with regard to the chapter. Okay, means इसमें water का कहीं ना कहीं बहुत important role है. Now let's see, what does William Douglas talks about? In this chapter, he is talking about his hydrophobia. Hydrophobia, fear of water. So in this chapter, William Douglas is talking about his fear of water. Now, fear of water means that he had a fear that does not mean that he was afraid of by seeing water itself. No, that was not his fear. He was timid. He was afraid of going inside the water, in some water body, that may be a pond, that may be river, that may be waterfall, or that may be some lake. So he was always afraid of those water. And the tragedy, or the desperate situation lies in the fact that the place he lived into, that was Yakima. Okay, it had many water bodies near of it. Okay, बहुत सारे जो है ना आसपास में जो है water body थी. Yakima river itself, for example, waterfalls, California beach, that was also nearby. So what was the tragedy? The tragedy was that as the place was surrounded by water bodies, or it was nearby many water bodies, so the favorite game of those particular people were that of related to water. कि मीन्स वहाँ के लोगों के लिए एंजॉयमेंट और फन और एडवेंचर का जो मुख्य मीन्स जो मेन जो सोर्स था, वो क्या था? वाटर. They like to go for boating, swimming, fishing, and canoeing. Such kind of water adventure were popular over there. But because of that fear of water, William Douglas could not enjoy all these things. So he was always feeling that he should try to come out of that fear. उसको हमेशा लगता कि भाई मेरी एक तरह से ये हैंडीकैप है, और मुझे किसी न किसी तरह से इसको ओवरकम करना चाहिए. So he tried many things, many ways, and ultimately he got over that particular fear of water. Now the question is that how and when did he get that fear of water? That fear of water was developed when he was 3 or 4 years old. And when he was 3 or 4, he happened to visit the California beach with his father, and there he was knocked down by the waves, and the waves swept over him, and some kind of feeling was that he was buried underwater, and that developed an aversion to water. और इसने क्या कर दिया, एवर्जन मीन्स दैट इज अ डिसलाइक और हेट ना। तो उसके मन में उसको लेकर, वाटर को लेकर देयर वाज ए हेट और देयर वाज ए फीलिंग ऑफ रिपल्सन, देयर वाज डिसलाइक फॉर वाटर। ओके, सो दैट वाज इनिशियल थिंग, बट व्हेन ही वाज 11 10 or 11 years old, when he was 10 or 11 years, he tried to learn swim. Okay, and what did he do? He went to YMCA. He went to YMCA pool to learn swimming. Okay, means that was a perfect pool because the training of swimming was given there, and that was very good place for the new swimmer. That was like William Douglas. Okay, so he went to YMCA pool, but in place of learning swimming, he met a misadventure. Mishappening. He came across a mishappening there. And what did this misadventure did to him? It created a terror of water. Terror of water or fear of water. The fear that we are talking about. So initially there was dislike, there was hate about water. But this misadventure was this misadventure made a so deep impact on his mind that it converted that dislike into a terror. He started avoiding water. Okay, means one day when he was near to the YMCA pool, he was thrown into the by a young boy, and he was almost drawn into the water. तो इस इंसिडेंट में उसके माइंड पे, उसके हार्ट पे, उसकी थिंकिंग पे, उसकी विट्स पे इतना गहरा इम्पैक्ट डाला कि इस चीज ने उसके माइंड में एक टेरर जो है क्रिएट कर दिया लेकर वाटर। एंड एज आई टोल्ड यू दैट द प्लेस Hima, and it was full of water activities. The people lived there were kept themselves involved in different kind of water activities. And same thing was with the friends of William Douglas. उसके जो friends होते, they usually went for canoeing, boating, swimming, and Douglas felt that he could not enjoy those things. Okay, so he tried many things to get over that fear, but ultimately he hired an instructor, and that instructor made him learn swimming. But he was not satisfied with the efforts of instructor only. After that he practiced alone, okay, and kept on practicing in different water bodies. He felt that maybe that at this particular place I don't get fear, है ना, इस जगह हो सकता है मुझे डर ना लगे, दूसरी जगह लगे। तो उसने बहुत सारे रिवर्स में, लेक्स में, वाटर बॉडीज में, वाटरफॉल्स में अपने इस चीज को टेस्ट किया, अपने इन स्किल्स को टेस्टिफाई किया, एंड अल्टीमेटली when he had visited almost all the nearby water bodies, he made sure, he assured himself that he can cure his fear of water. So actually this is the journey of the writer to overcome his hydrophobia or overcome his fear of water. Now the question arises, how did he get over that fear? ना, क्या था? Means or we talk about the theme of the chapter. Means Douglas was able to overcome that fear of water through his willpower or determination. Okay, it's willpower, complete willpower. कि भाई जहाँ एक हैंडीकैप होने से, मीन्स जहाँ एक वीकनेस होने से, उसने जो स्विमिंग, उसकी जो वीकनेस होती थी, हैंडीकैप होती थी उसके लिए, he made that a strength for himself. उसने उसको एक स्ट्रेंथ में, एक ताकत में कन्वर्ट किया, और वो कैसे किया उसने अपने लिए? थ्रू दिस विल पावर एंड डिटरमिनेशन. ओके, सो दिस इज अ मैसेज. एक्चुअली द चैप्टर इज अ मैसेज फॉर ऑल दोस स्टूडेंट्स हु थिंक दैट देयर इज अ वीकनेस फॉर देम, है ना, कि उनको ऐसा लगता है कि इस पर्टिकुलर पार्ट में हम वीक हैं, हम इस पर्टिकुलर चैप्टर को अच्छे से नहीं कर पाते, इस पर्टिकुलर यूनिट में हम अच्छे नहीं हैं. तो द राइटर इज ऑफ द व्यू दैट यू first of all you take help of your instructor, that is your teacher. He will teach you the essential thing of that thing, you know, as the instructor did to Douglas. Okay, but don't stop over there कि भाई टीचर का काम, इंस्ट्रक्टर का काम over and I should stop there. But the essential thing is that if you want to make that particular weakness your strength, you will have to practice at that thing at your own as well. ये कहना चाहता है कि आपने ये समझा कि भाई टीचर ने बताया, इंस्ट्रक्टर ने बताया, एंड दैट्स ऑल, लेकिन वो नहीं है, वो ये कह रहा है कि भाई आप अपने लेवल पर उसके लिए खुद भी प्रैक्टिस करें, और जितना आप प्रैक्टिस करेंगे, है ना, आप इस चीज को बनाए रखें, विल पावर को, डिटर्मिनेशन को। देखिए, स्विमिंग इज ए डिफरेंट थिंग, और स्विमिंग की लाइफ में जीने के लिए कोई जरूरत नहीं है ना, कि जैसे मान लीजिए अगर हमारे पास कई बार ऐसी चीजों में वीकनेस हो जाती है जो हमारे लिए एसेंशियल चीज है, और यहाँ पर तो वो कह रहा है कि स्विमिंग दैट इज नॉट नेसेसरी फॉर लाइफ, है ना, फॉर लाइफ, बट ही टुक दैट एज ए चैलेंज कि भाई मैं कैसे ये चीज टॉलरेट कर सकता हूँ कि मेरे लिए जो है एक स्विमिंग जो मुझे करनी चाहिए वो नहीं आ रही है मुझे, तो उसने ही टुक इट एज ए चैलेंज, और उस चैलेंज को लेकर थ्रू हिज विल पावर एंड डिटर्मिनेशन ही मेड टू ओवरकम दैट चैलेंज। So he is advising the students, he is advising everybody that whenever in your life you have some weakness, whenever you have some handicap, or you have low thinking, you can overcome that through your willpower, determination and continuous efforts. Okay. The message of the chapter is very clear. Never, never, never give up. आप हार मत मानिए, there will be a time when that thing will be your strength. So this is the message. Okay. So Douglas, as Miss Douglas is saying that if a person like Douglas can overcome that particular fear, and when we will read the chapter, you will realize that ऐसा नहीं था कि जो डर था कि वो yes he was afraid of that, that was sheer, that was pure, that was complete and terror of such kind that आप उसको इमेजिन भी नहीं कर सकते अगर आपने वैसा फियर या टेरर अपनी लाइफ में एक्सपीरियंस नहीं किया। तो फ्रॉम दैट स्टेज ही वेंट ऑन टू बिकम one of the famous swimmers. That was because of his perseverance, willpower, determination, continuous efforts, and is never giving up sport. तो ये जो है लाइफ में बड़ा इंपॉर्टेंट है, एंड दैट इज व्हाट विलियम डगलस इज talking or speaking about in the chapter. So there is nothing that cannot be overcome with efforts, with willpower and with determination and with the strength of someone. So अगर आपको कुछ भी लाइफ में ऐसा है कि that you are feeling low at a particular time, or you are unable to deal something, तो Douglas is saying that keep trying, keep making efforts, and there will be a day, there will be a time when you will overcome that thing very easily. Okay, so that is the theme of the chapter. Now let's take the chapter. We will start the chapter right away. Okay. It had happened when I was 10 or 11 years old. The incident that Douglas is going to narrate is about when he was 10 or 11 years old. Okay. I had decided to learn swim. Yes, he wanted to learn swim. Okay. There was a pool at the YMCA in Yakima that offered exactly the opportunity. Yes, there was a pool at YMCA, is the name of a club, Young Men Christian Association. Young Men's Christian Association. By this name, there was a pool at Yakima that offered exactly the opportunity. Means that particular pool offered this very opportunity. Means there was a training for new swimmers. Means it provided training for new swimmers who wanted to learn swimming. Exactly opportunity means वही opportunity मिलती थी जो नए वहाँ पर जो काम होता था वो क्या था कि means जो नए swimmers होते थे उनको training. The Yakima river was treacherous. Treacherous means that cannot be believed. That is means deceiving. Okay. Means जो Yakima river थी that cannot be believed. And how? Mother country means that was means apparently outwardly you will feel that the water flow is very low. The water level is very low, है ना, और जो flow है वो भी very that is very slow. But apparently its level got increased and the flow of water get increased. So that was very treacherous and it had claimed many lives. Okay, बहुत सारे लोग जो वहाँ पर means even expert swimmers had lost their lives there. That is why mother continually warned against it. That is why his mother continuously warned him against that river. She continuously warned him not to go there. Okay, because it was treacherous, and when it had claimed the lives of expert swimmers, जो एक्सपर्ट स्विमर्स वहाँ पर लाइफ खो चुके थे, तो एक न्यू स्विमर के लिए इट कुड बी मोर चैलेंजिंग. ओके, and kept fresh in my mind the details of each drowning in the river, and she used to tell him about the each drowning that happened in the river. कि वहाँ पर जब भी कोई डूब जाता है, किसी की डेथ हो जाती है because he went to that particular river, तो she used to tell that event to Douglas, ना, to make a terror, to make a fear in his mind that he should avoid going near to that river, कि वो उसके पास जाए ही ना. इस चीज़ को इंश्योर करने के लिए हर ड्राउनिंग की डिटेल्स को अपने बेटे के साथ शेयर. ओके, but the YMCA pool was safe. But the YMCA pool was safe in this regard because its water level was not treacherous. Its water flow, the water flow was not treacherous at all. It was only 2 or 3 feet deep at the shallow end, and while it was 9 feet at the means जो 2 or 3 feet means जो उसका shallow end था, means कम गहरा, वहाँ से it was 2 or 3, और जो deepest जो end था that was 9 feet deep. The drop was gradual and the water level was gradual. ऐसा नहीं है कि भाई means that was 2, 3, then 4, 5, 6, and this kind of water level it had. So with increase in your skills in swimming, you can try different water levels over there. कि आप पहले नए हैं तो 2, 3 में practice कीजिए, then you go to 4, 5 and you can testify your swimming skills in that way. I bought a pair of water wings and went to that water aids means water wings वगैरह जो swimming के लिए use होते हैं, and he went to the pool. I hated to walk naked into it. Means he had a desperate hate about walking without clothes into the water and show my skinny legs, and he disliked to show his skinny legs. But I subdued, controlled my pride and did it. Means somehow I controlled my that pride of walking naked into water. तो किसी तरह से कहता मैंने इस अपने pride को, इस चीज़ को control किया, and he went to the. From the beginning, however, I had an aversion to the water when I was it, and we are talking about that aversion now. Means from the beginning, however, I had an aversion to the water. Is he saying that from the beginning he had a dislike? He avoided going near to the water when I was in it, and especially when I was in some kind of water. This started when I was 3 or 4 years old, and father took me to the beach in California. And when did this dislike start? He happened to visit the California beach, okay, with his father. And when did it happen? When he was 3 or 4. Okay, he happened to visit California beach with his father. He and I stood together in the surf. Surf means the flow of waves. They were standing in the waves near the beach. I hung on him. Hung on him means he was standing with handling or catching his father's hand. Yet the waves knocked me down. But he was holding his father's hand in a light way. Okay, हल्के से पकड़े हुए था. So there was a wave, और उसने क्या किया? There was a sudden wave, and that knocked him down. है ना, उसको नीचे गिरा दिया and swept over him. Or the wave swept over him. I was buried in water. In a way, he was buried in water. जैसे पानी में दब गया था, दफन हो गया था. The waves were sweeping. The waves were flowing over him. My breath was low. He was unable to breathe in. है ना? I was frightened, and he was completely frightened by this incident. Father laughed. But what happened? His father started laughing at this incident. He was terrified, he was afraid, but his father was laughing that कि भाई इतने से waves में नीचे गिर गए हैं, and by seeing his fear, he laughed more. But there was terror in my heart at the overpowering force of the waves. But at that same instance, he got a terror in his heart. What is the terror was? What was the terror all about? Terror was about the overpowering force of the waves. They can overpower one, है ना? They can control one. They can bury one, है ना? They can sweep over someone. Okay? तो उस जो है उस चीज का जो है वेव्स का जो फोर्स था उसको लेकर उसके रिगार्डिंग he had a terror in his heart at that particular instant. And 3 or 4 is a very means स्मॉल एज, और अगर उसी टाइम पे कोई ऐसा इंसिडेंट हो जाता है तो उस इंसिडेंट से जो टेरर या जो फियर या डिसलाइक क्रिएट होता है, इट इज़ वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू इरेज दैट. ओके, उसको मिटाना, उसको रिमूव करना बड़ा डिफिकल्ट होता है. एंड माय इंट्रोडक्शन टू द YMCA स्विमिंग पूल रिवाइव्ड अनप्लीजेंट मेमोरीज. रिवाइव मीन्स टू ब्रिंग बैक टू माइंड. ओके, रिवाइव टू ब्रिंग बैक, bring back to mind. Okay. So this thing means as soon as, क्योंकि कई बार वो जो फियर था, जो डिसलाइक था, वो टेरर था, वो कहीं ना कहीं दबा पड़ा था उसके माइंड में, हार्ट में. लेकिन as soon as he went to the YMCA pool, that terror or that fear or those unpleasant memories got removed. They came back to his mind. Okay, and still childish fear. Still means to move. And childish fears, जो बचपन का जो उसका जो childish जो बचपन के टाइम पे जो मीन्स उसके चाइल्डहुड में जो फियर क्रिएट हुआ था, वो कहीं दबा हुआ पड़ा था उसके हार्ट में, उसके माइंड में, that was still, है ना, वो फिर से जिंदा हो गया. But in a little while I gathered confidence. But somehow he gathered confidence, means that if I need to learn swimming, I will have to do it, और इसके बिना मैं नहीं कर पाऊँगा. और इस तरह से through some kind of excuses, some kind of logics, some kind of reasons, he prepared his mind for that. Okay. I gathered confidence, paddled with my new water wings, and he started paddling, moving his feet with water wings, watching the other boys and trying to learn by copying them, imitating them. Means there were more boys who were swimming in that pool. So जिस तरह से वो अपने पैरों की मूवमेंट कर रहे थे, पैडलिंग कर रहे थे, तो उनके पैरों की मूवमेंट को नोटिस करके, उसको कॉपिंग करके, he started moving his. ओके, जैसे उनको देख के कि किस तरह से वो पैरों की मूवमेंट कर रहे हैं, हाथों की मूवमेंट कर रहे हैं, व्हाट आर द एसेंशियल स्किल्स ऑफ स्विमिंग, तो उसने वैसा ट्राई किया. I did this 2 or 3 times on different days, and on 2 or 3 different days he did the same thing. उसने ऐसा ही ट्राई किया, and was just beginning to feel at ease, and he was starting feeling easy, है ना, उसको easy feel होना स्टार्ट हुआ था in the water when the misadventure, and he started feeling easy, and means जैसे उसको easy feel होना, जैसे उसको confident feel होना स्टार्ट हुआ वाटर में, जैसे उसको ऐसा लगा कि yes I can learn swimming, yes I can do it, just then a misadventure happened with him. Okay, just to feel at ease in the water when the misadventure happened. Okay, at that particular time he came across with a misadventure. And what was the misadventure? I went to the pool when no one else was there. One day he happened to visit the pool. He went to the pool at a time when no one was there. जैसे कोई नहीं था वहाँ पर, so it was all alone. He was all alone. The place was quiet. The water was still. It was peaceful place, and the water was, there was no movement in the water. And the tide bottom was as white and clean as a bathtub. और जो उसका जो टाइल्स, जो बॉटम था जो स्विमिंग पूल का, that was quite visible, है ना, जैसे बाथटब होता है उसी तरह से वाइट जो टाइल्स थे, they were quite visible, है ना, to everybody. I was timid about going in alone, means he was afraid about going in the water alone. So I sat on the side of the pool to wait for the others. So what did he do? Yes, because he had not learned swimming and he was at the early stage of swimming, है ना, शुरुआत ही था, एक तो बारी गया था और उसको कॉन्फिडेंस थोड़ा स्टार्ट हुआ था. So he was afraid about going in the water. So what did he do? He sat on the side of the pool कि भाई जब दूसरे लोग आएंगे तब जो है उनके साथ स्विमिंग करने, मीन्स उनके साथ जो है पूल के अंदर जाना, है ना. So this shows the fear of his heart, terror of his heart, that he was experiencing at that particular time, that he was timid, that he was afraid, that he was fearful about going in the water. Okay, so he started waiting for the others कि दूसरे लोग आएंगे तभी मैं स्विमिंग के लिए पूल के अंदर जाऊँ. Okay, so that is all for this lecture. We will continue with the text in the next lecture. I hope you have understood the things discussed over here in this lecture. Thank you very much.